Do I do what you do when you do what I do? I'm making them up as I go. Do I do? Alright, I'm just kind of sitting here chilling, waiting for some people to like arrive. You'll have to forgive me, but girl is in her like pajamas because after this I'm going to bed. I'm sleepy. I've got bags. Alright, so I really need to go check and find out what the leading number was as far as I said post your zodiac sign here. I know on one it was just mad Sagittarius, and then on another with an Aquarius, and then on the other one it was a lot of Capricorns and I think a Sagittarius who had voted on the first Sagittarius. So what do I want to go with? Oh, the decisions. Alright, so what I'm going to do is make sure my cards are in the upright. Oh, and guess what? First off, hi everyone. I hope everyone had a fantastic Wednesday. Had to think about it. A lot of things going on. A lot of changes are coming around. For a lot of you, there's going to be a time. Let's go with job. All right. So for right now, a lot of you, as far as your career goes, there's going to come a point where someone may ask you if you'd like to advance or if you would like to relocate. So there's going to be a job opportunity that's going to be given to you, but you're going to have to factor in what's going on in your life, in your home, and how that's going to affect you taking on this new position. And this is just as a whole, not one particular sign, but as a whole. Also, relationships may be coming to an end and others may be beginning at the same time, and some of you might just be like in a lull where you don't know which way to go, if you should fight for it, if you think the person is right or if you think the person is wrong. Stop stressing yourself over, because what's going to happen is going to happen. When it happens, then you deal with it. Stop worrying about the what ifs and because they said and this is how I feel. Just kind of take your time, especially time for yourself, and try to figure out what it is that you want to accomplish and what you want to do within this relationship that may have not gotten off the ground, that you may be in the middle of, or that you're just trying to get rid of. All right. It was a toss-up between Sag and Capricorn on those two posts. And I really want to say, I can't. I think Sag had more votes than Capricorn. I should have looked before I even signed on. Hey, but if somebody wants to go back and count, feel free. There's two posts. So, let's see. Hi, Micah. Hi, Andrea. And hello to all of those who are also watching. I didn't quite get your names. Sixto, hello. Let's see. Andrea, Danielle, hello. Christine, hello. Aisha, hello. Hey, Letty, how you doing? Whoa, wait, oh, I don't know what I did just then, but that didn't work. All right, so as you know, you guys are familiar with this deck, right? Cool. Before I even get started, I will also be incorporating the Urban Tarot. This is a thick deck. The Urban Tarot. It has a road map. This is like the city, all right? And the road map is on the back of each card. These cards are nice. They are so nice. Let me get one. Here's the Nine of Swords, okay? And at the bottom where my finger is, it says cruelty, all right? This is amazing for you Scorpios that are watching. That's the Death card. Look at that. Can you check that out? I don't know if it's too blurry or what. Check that out. He's like magically taking the heart out of the body. This card just flat out says love. That's it. That's love. There's no mistaking, that's the Two of Cups. So love. I want to show one to you guys that looks so crazy. You're gonna be like, what? What? Oh, I like this one too. The Princess of Wands is a dancer. Be your private dancer. Gemini, that's your card, the lover card. Oh, Aquarius. You guys always got that star in the background. Reaching for something. Reaching for the stars. These are beautiful cards, though. Then we have the Fool card. You're overlooking the city. If I jump, will anybody notice? I got a whole new life in front of me. Which way do I go? Do I go to that borough, whatever, whatever, whatever. The Princess of Swords. She is the activist. She's a pure heart. She speaks the truth. She searches for the truth. She wants the truth. So I think that would be a great card to come up with. Sun card basically has the same little old kid, half naked, running outdoors. In this deck, the Four of Cups is basically luxury. The Three of Cups is abundance. Hey now. The Queen of Swords is a painter. A dreamer, someone who thinks past what is actually before them, okay? Because as you know, the Queen of Swords is pretty much straight from the hip and, just kind of cuts through the bullshit. Here, it's more of depending on what card she's next to, it's one of those things when you're trying to talk to somebody and they know that you're full of shit and they just sit there in their own world and they do what they do. All right. Queen of Discs or Queen of Pentacles. She's the monarch of the family. So you're really not going to get too far with her about her family because she knows what her family is about. We got some other cards in here. I still got to learn. We got the Pleasure card right there. That's the Six of Cups. The High Priestess. She is really thinking about the future and what it holds. I was going to say here's the Joker, but this is the Hangman. Yeah, things are going to have to stop because all the money falling out of his pockets and everything else. But I'm not going to sit here and go through the whole deck. I just kind of wanted to share with you some of the things that I thought was pretty cool. Where's that other one at? Here's another one. Here's Pisces. Oh, it's kind of in the dark. The King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. He's working. The Empress. Taking care of home. Taking care of the baby. The Prince of Swords is a hacker. Alright, so you can understand and see that these cards are more up to date instead of these. Right? So I hope you guys enjoy them because I think I will. You know how you have the Three of Swords through a heart? Well, that's just like somebody done already, I don't know, chopped them up and that's what's left and now they just got to run the water down the drain kind of thing. Libras, there you go. Now you guys are blindfolded in a police uniform. Go ahead. Power. I wonder if that's truth back there in the background. Ghost and Tommy up in there. All right, so the Queen of Wands is a public defender. So you know she's going to go after what's right. We got car surfing. So this is the Chariot, Cancer. That's your card. This is the Justice card. Okay. And that says the Eon. And then you have the Universe, which would be the World card. You have your Happiness card. You got your Five of Pentacles. Oh, now this, for some reason, when I first saw this card, I thought of Malcolm X. I thought of Malcolm X. Before he yelled out, before the guy yells out, "Who's got their hand in my pocket?" But he's the Hierophant. He could also be a priest. Doesn't have to be Malcolm X. Oppression. Okay, that's that one. Oh, here's the good one. Ha! This gives the King of Cups a whole new name. The Seductor. All right. So the Seductor is basically someone who can manipulate you into doing something where you could be sitting by yourself and feeling a little vulnerable or not, minding your own business at the bar, drinking your drink, and he just slides up and says, "Hi, how are you? Sitting here by yourself? Would you like some company?" And just start talking shit with you. And by the time you leave, you feel 17 feet tall, knowing you 4'11" with stilettos. But that's the gist of it. I'm gonna give you one more. What one was a good one? The Knight of Wands is a rock star. Okay, Capricorn, this is your card. Who does this look like? I saw this card and it reminded me of another reader. Oh, it reminded me of another reader. Oh, that is so funny. Let's see. Oh, here's one. You know how you have the Ten of Cups? Here's the Ten of Cups. That's the Ten of Cups. And last but not least, Sagittarius is now the art card. That's us. So yeah, I just want to give you guys a breakdown of this deck. I'm going to practice with it a little bit, get a little more feel of it. It's a little bit more, I want to say it takes the reading a little bit more into depth. Wow, I don't know. If my readings get any more into depth, my readings will be like 2 hours long. Anyway, let's keep it moving. So, let's get back to our friendly, lovable deck here. So, I guess we're going to start off with, we'll start off with Sagittarius because I remember them having more votes. We'll do that. I probably should have started off with Leo, seeing how it's Leo season, but I did not. Oops. Alright, Sag. What's going on with Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What's going on with Saggies? What's going on with the Saggies? What's going on with the Saggies? Alright, Sagittarius. Saggies. Could it be a relationship that has come to an end or is going to end? And you might feel as though someone is all out for your money, but you're trying to cut them off at the pass. You're not having it. It's like you're playing the role, but you got your own plan. And it's probably starting on a new journey, a new adventure with the Fool card here just popping out. So file that in your memory banks. Sag, whoever you're with, yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good, Saggy. Maybe you're hoping to have like a second chance, maybe not necessarily with this person, but maybe a second chance in a relationship that's going to do you some justice, that's going to do better for you. You got a lot to say, though. You really do. You have a lot to say to this person. But at the same time, you're like, why waste my breath? Like, what I always like to say is, I could be saving those last bits of breath for my deathbed. But sometimes you just get tired of talking to people and telling them the same shit over and over again. But Sag, you definitely have a plan. It involves your family. And I want to say it also involves a new love interest. Someone who actually takes your feelings into consideration, who likes the same things that you like. Family is priority. There's a lot of truth between the two of you, but there's definitely something that you are not disclosing. I don't know, maybe if you've met each other and it's just like this banter back and forth and you're just kind of joking around or whatever, and nobody's really said, I want to get a little bit more serious with you. I think it's probably because both of you have been hurt in the past and you're kind of keeping that reserved. But with the Page of Cups popping out, whatever the offer is as far as their feelings, like, I like you. No, I really like you. No, I really like you too. Just before the L word, it's like you can really believe that this person does like you. Because there's a lot of things that they probably would not do for you if they did not like you. Okay? Alright, Sag. Let's see what's going on in the land of Sagittarii. One more should do it. Alright, Saggy. Let's see what's going on. Oh, my eyes are starting to cross. You have the King of Wands down at the bottom. So what this is telling me that somebody's not sure of what they want. They have access to things that they need to make things work, but there's one thing that's not quite put together yet. So this could mean that maybe this person, or it could mean you, as far as their lives go, they could have a job, you know, a really great career, children, and maybe not want more children, maybe want more children. But they do have basically everything put together in their lives except for that one thing. And I'm kind of sensing it's the relationship that they've been wanting. They've just been picking the wrong person over and over and over again. All right, so that's your overall energy. We have the Three of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. So, Sag, in your recent past, someone may have broken your heart. You decided to just get away from this person, but there was still a fight. Or you were still fighting some feelings, even though you knew it was over, or vice versa if it was this other person. There was still like this conflict that you had to resolve. And we'll clarify that in a minute. We have the King of Cups, and according to the other deck, that's the pickup artist. Then you have the Three of Wands, and then you have the Knight of Wands. Let me get the last row here. You have the Page of Pentacles. You have the Hierophant, or I'm sorry, the High Priestess. I think I said Hierophant. I don't know why I said Hierophant. I looked on the bottom of the deck and that's not it. But then you have the Three of Pentacles. Sag, I just think that you're looking for a certain someone. You're keeping yourself busy, whether it's through work, family, friends, working on yourself. You may have someone that you text, not every day, but every so often. Hey, what's up? It's a great conversation. You laugh. You might even cry. But then that's about the extent of it. But there is someone coming in with an offer or an opportunity. But you're going to have to listen to your intuition. You're going to have to listen to your gut. because this is going to bring you into, I want to say, and it's not a bad three-party situation. This three this three-party situation doesn't necessarily involve another adult. It could be whoever's interested in you has a kid, or if you're a single parent, you know, it's like once this person comes along, then it becomes like a three-party situation. If it's nothing like that, then perhaps you may meet someone on the job. Okay? It's all possible. Depends on how you look at it, how you read it, how you want it to be. You just have to use your intuition. I think people are starting to notice that you're smarter than you think, or than they thought. I said that totally wrong. People are starting to realize that you're a lot smarter than you lead on to be. What's going on with this 3? I'm on the wrong side of the deck. Wow. What's going on with this 3 of Wands? Right now, clarifying the 3 of Wands, you're pretty much happy, you know, as far as putting work into yourself, your household, your kids, whatever it is that's going to make you better. Because this last situation that you came out of, it's like you really had to fight. And when I say that you really had to fight, not necessarily the person, but it was more of acting on your emotions. You kind of kept them, excuse me, even though this person cut you to the core, you kept your feelings to yourself. You had a stone face, right? Anybody else? You okay, girl? You all right, man? I'm cool. I'm good. Whatever. I'm good. But inside you had this turmoil that you were dealing with. But now you're past that, and you're pretty much happy because you've decided to use different avenues in order to channel that energy. You showed up, Sagittarius. You showed up for your reading, dear. It's like you're finding balance now. You're trying to get back on that right path. I want to say that this person that you were with or involved with, maybe they were getting you off your path. Not sure about you guys, but with me, I can tell when I'm on getting off the path I'm supposed to be on. I stop seeing numbers. I stop seeing like double numbers and triple numbers. I just stop seeing them. But then when I get back into alignment, I see them again. I see them all over the place. It's just a matter of you like balancing things out. And this is going to bring your happiness full front and center once you do that. All right, so we have the King of Pentacles. Let me get one more card. Somebody is working. Somebody is working to make a definite change. It's like you're basically keeping your emotions to yourself. You're not getting overly involved in things that normally you would feel as though you would have to help fix. It's one of those things, look, I did what I was supposed to do and I'm done. I'm done. Whereas before you would take the extra step to make sure something got done. Now it's, hey, I did what I was supposed to do. I'm done. And this is changing something in you. May have something to do with the Scorpio. Maybe it has to do with instability. Maybe somebody's not being very stable with what they say and what they do. Because we also have the 7 of Wands. 7 of Swords. Sorry. So this also could be, Sagittarius, if you're dealing with someone who owns a business or works a lot of hours, at first in the beginning it was probably pretty cool, and then something changed, and now this person is showing instability. Whereas before they were like right there, you called, they answered. You text, they text you back, and vice versa. But now if you call, it's like you might get a phone call. If you send a text, it might be a one-worded text, and it might be can't talk now, in a meeting, driving, like 1 or 2 word responses. What's going on with this 7? Oh wait, I got these over here that's spelled out too. We have the Magician and we have the Two of Swords. Someone is trying to make a decision. Now, either you're trying to make your future or this person is trying to make something of their future. Or maybe they're lying about what's going on with what they're trying to create and which direction to go in. If this has anything to do with another person, this person could be split between two people. Somebody's stuck. They're feeling stuck. Or they're feeling as though they're being held back from something. They're just kind of taking a break from stuff and just kind of, you know, checking out their options. What's going to make them the happiest as far as the next move that they make. Right now, they seem completely satisfied, but they are hiding something. It could be the mother or father of their kids. It could be lack of growth or maturity. They could be on their own personal walk, you know. But at some point in time, there is going to be some balance. Or they could be going through a divorce. They could have went and got counsel. Okay, wait a minute. All right, so they're pretty much satisfied, but they're hiding something. This is definitely someone else. I don't know if it's you, Sag, or the someone else for the other person. But I want to say that this could be someone's this could be someone's child's mother or father, since this is a general reading. And with the Hermit card here, it's like they're trying to find peace, solace, the best way to go about a situation that they're like going through, because at some point they're going to have to do it alone. So it's like they're trying to find a light within themselves to keep them going, because I do feel like this has been a hard time on this person. You know, this person's taking a mental rest. They feel stuck. They don't know which decisions they're supposed to make. Somebody may have... This could also work, even though it's not in the reverse. Maybe somebody is trying to manipulate them into making a decision, and they're being real sneaky about it. They're not showing stability because shit's changed, and maybe it has to do with this person's work schedule, or vice versa. We can read it back, and it'll still be the same way reading it, you know, forward again. But, whoo, Saggy, who are you dealing with? You dealing with a workaholic that's going through a divorce, and I don't know. But if they are married, they are getting a divorce. So yay you. If, you know, that's what you guys, or if that's what that person's been telling you, hold on, just wait, I'm getting a divorce. I don't know. Just kind of stayed out, or I pushed it down. Definitely could be talking to counseling or lawyers or something on how to separate property or something to that effect. Yeah. Alright, so there is some kind of love. I don't know if it's for you. It could be with a Capricorn, or maybe the love that they have for this person that they're going to be divorcing. Maybe they feel kind of like bound to this person for some reason, but they're slowly finding out that they're not. It could also deal with their belief system. So say like if they're married and they take their marriage vows very seriously, there's a part of them that, you know, they don't want to get divorced because you're supposed to work out your problems. But on the other hand, it's like, this isn't working, I'm miserable, and I'd rather be with somebody I'm happy with, kind of thing. But I want to say they still have love for this person, but not in love. Well, that just kind of scattered everything I just said. They might still be living in the same house, or they're trying to end this dysfunctional relationship. The Justice card came first, then the Devil card and the Two of Cups. So they could get a divorce, from this dysfunctional person. Someone new could be coming in, and this is the person that's going to, or that they're wanting to bring them happiness. So we can read it that way too. And then once that happens, the whole cycle has been completed. So, Sag, it's like if this pertains to you, or maybe for those of you dating a Sag, this Sag is in some type of relationship that they're trying to get out of, but they can't get out of this relationship as fast as they would like to. But at the same time, they know it's dysfunctional. They've got to, do what's right. And I think it has to do with money, perhaps, only because the King of Pentacles is here. I want to say maybe this person is a workaholic and something changed. So I've never been married. I've never been divorced. But I know if that day ever came, I'm hiding all my damn assets, because you leaving, you can leave, but you're not leaving with my savings. That's all I got to say on that. You better get another job and work a little bit harder, because you're not getting no extra. So, what is it? Alimony, palimony, whatever. No. Do you have kids? Yeah. Do the child support all day. For the rest of that stuff, nah, man. Nah. All right. So Capricorn, let's go ahead and see what's up with you. Capricorn. Capricorn. I'm sleeping. Woo! I'm sleeping. Capricorn. Capricorn. I gotta turn off my notifications. I thank you for tongue-tied. Thank you guys for joining me this evening. Sorry I've been away so long. Capricorn, you have a decision you need to make. You got all this stuff in your head, and shit just got real, because that's all the towers are. But you're gonna come out on top. You may not. Now, Capricorns are good for this. You guys aren't gonna let them see you sweat. You're gonna seem happy. You're gonna seem content, but you're hiding. You're hiding your feelings. You just go through the motions. I didn't see the Tower card twice. You pretty much know what's going on. You're using your gut instinct as far as what you need to do next. Let's see here. Oh, guess it's time to stop shuffling the deck. All right, there we go. One more should do it. Alright, so with the Two of Wands just kind of popping out, this is telling me that you need to kind of pay attention and get your priorities straight. You have like your whole life in front of you. There's two nouns, could be person, place, or things, that mean a whole hell of a lot to you. One is okay standing on their own, but the other one kind of needs closer attention. So you just want to like kind of, like this one here is in stone, right? They both are. They're both in this stone block here, and stone in the ground or whatever, right? You've got the whole world in front of you. You're starting to make future plans, whatever those future plans are. But whichever staff or wand that this represents, this one is a little bit closer to you now, because you have your hand on it. It's like you can't just say, I'm going to let go of the stick and it's going to stay where it is. It may lean forward, it may lean back, side to side. You don't know, you're not sure. Cool. So your priority is here, the world, here, with this one. trying to give it some type of stability, some foundation. And over here, this one can pretty much withstand the wind and take care of itself. So it's like you're not too worried, but from time to time you're going to be peeping over your shoulder, make sure that that staff is there. And I hope that's making sense, because that's what I'm getting from it. But at the same time, you are still trying to look out for your best interest and what's best for you. So keep that in mind, file that, and we'll see how your reading goes. Capricorn. And if someone would be so wonderful, just timestamp for me. I will forever, ever, 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 ever love you. Do a timestamp. Capricorn and whatever the timestamp is. I don't like that cut. I did not like that cut. Let's try it again. Capricorn, Capricorns, 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 Capricorns. Okay. Let's see here. Got a lot of decisions to make. Somebody's moving away. Somebody's trying to make something equal and legal, like it has to do with somebody's hiding something as well. I don't know who it is, but somebody is hiding something. Somebody's hiding their happiness, if that makes any sense. It could be one of those things where if you seem happy, then the person will just not go away and like make your life miserable. But if you sit there and you pretend like you're not happy, like life is treating you so wrong, then it's like, yeah, and they leave you alone. I'm too damn old to be playing them games. I can't do it. I can't. Maybe when I was maybe 20 years younger, perhaps. All right, so Capricorn, you guys are like taking a mental break, taking a mental rest. I think things are coming to a head with whatever it is that you are involving yourselves in, be it work, say it's a personal situation. It could be anything, but you are like now taking a mental rest because things are just getting to be a bit much. Okay. Somebody done lied to y'all asses straight out the gate. Damn. Could be an Aquarius. But let me get one more card. Here's the Queen of Swords. I think whoever this is that's lying, I'm you may look at them as some type of opportunist. They may come across as someone who tells these pretty little lies and puts hope, uses the words like hope and we have to be optimistic and let's just be open about things, when the whole time they're lying. And you really have turned your back. Cap, I want to say this is you. This is your energy. I want to say that you've really turned your back on this bullshit. It's like there's no hope. There's none of that bullshit, yo. There's none. Just come here, let me stab you, kind of thing. It's like, just come here and let me stab you. Because I'm tired of you lying. And it's like they're doing it behind your back. And the reason why I say this is how the cards are lined up. Because you have this card, you have the star card, and then you have this card. Did I do that right? It's going to show backwards on your side. So no. I have to turn it this way. There we go. This is how I see it. So you, right here, have basically turned your back on this shit. You have turned your back on the liar who's saying, no, let's be optimistic. Or maybe at one time you were optimistic. You were hopeful. And it's just gotten to a point now where you're like, fuck the bullshit. I'm done with this bullshit. I'm turning my back on it. I don't even want to deal with it anymore. Because it ain't going to change. It's going to be the same. Now, don't forget, your overall energy was that Four of Swords, taking a break, taking a rest, getting some mental energy back. Because some people can drain you with some bullshit, you know? They could just be doing stuff over and over and over again, and it just gets to a point where, trying to mind fuck me? Is that what you're trying to do? Because it ain't working. It's like you constantly saying, that's not it, that's not it, that's not it. I'll give it up already. So, yeah, you're basically turning your back on that situation. Something definitely has changed. Maybe it has something to do with the Scorpio. Definitely some conflict. Someone is really trying to hold or to keep their emotions balanced. And you're also trying to stay grounded. You're going to take what you can from the situation, and even though it may leave someone with less than what they expected, you're not going to feel bad about it. You're like, oh well. There is some type of pure offer that's going to come your way. But, you know, your heart is on lock right now. But, again, with the Chariot, it may have something to do with the Cancer. It's like you're still wanting to move forward. You're wanting to, you know, be with someone or go towards someone. Or maybe this is, again, someone coming into your life after you turn your back on this bullshit that's going to offer you a genuine, goofy, silly-ass love. You know, you might get the giggles or whatever. But they're also going to be, like, inviting you in. And I want to say inviting you into their lives, not necessarily to a function or something like that, even though they could. But it's going to become a little bit more real the longer you spend time around this person. But something changed in order for this person. Maybe you said something to this person, or maybe you changed how you were conveying your feelings to this person for them to want to offer you like this pure love, you know? And when I say pure love, I mean, like, you know how you could spend some time with a person, you just look at them and, you know, they make you laugh and you hardly ever argue about anything. You actually see things eye to eye and you agree on a lot of stuff and you have a lot of things in common. It's more of a, damn, you know what, you cool as hell. I love you. Oh, I love you too. But it's an understanding that it's not a I'm in love with you. It's more like, yo, I love you. Yeah, man, I love you too. It's kind of, you know, it's friendly. It's awkward, sort of, because you guys might have some other things going on. But something has definitely made you change. Some type of change. And I'm telling you, it's the fed up with the lies and the bullshit and trying to keep hope alive with the star card. And Queen is like, I'm not having no parts of that shit. That ain't real meat. That ain't no, that's like chicken bits and parts and pieces that's been like ground down to make more chicken parts and pieces. And you add water and then you have a chicken loaf. You're not dealing with it. You're not dealing with it. You're not dealing with it. But you're definitely protecting your heart. You definitely don't want to get hurt again. You know? with the Chariot, you do want to move forward. You want to move forward and be open to whatever this Knight of Cups is, whatever somebody is trying to offer you, or for you to be open enough to offer someone else something. But you're definitely trying to get your emotions together and stay grounded. And being an earth sign, it's easier for you to stay grounded than up in your emotions, say, than a water sign. All right, so let's clarify this Queen. What's going on with this Queen? Once you turned your back, there's an opportunity that presented itself. Whatever the opportunity was, it had you like on wires. I mean, I had you wired up. I wouldn't say you lost sleep, but it made you anxious or giddy or just excited. Whatever this offer was or opportunity. For some of you, you may start making plans on how you can do this and how you can do that. As far as from working along lines with someone else, if you were in a partnership, this liar, to, okay, I need to learn how to, because it's been a while, so I'll need to learn how to do this stuff on my own and get my own, stuff started. Rely on me. You're relying on yourself with the Magician card. You're relying on yourself more. We got the Page of Wands. Could you have possibly started something really quickly and then it like fizzled out? Maybe with someone younger. Or maybe you have an idea but you didn't go all the way through with it. Could be a child, maybe. Maybe someone from your past came into your life and it was short-lived. You thought maybe you had to balance some things. Trying to be flexible, but also trying to maintain your balance between all of this. And I see like two new people. One is younger than the other, but I'm not sure how old they are pertaining to you. But it's like you're trying to balance and try to maintain. I want to say either somebody came back from the past and apologized to you, or you definitely know this person from your childhood. Or if not childhood, then very early 20s, no later than 26. But now you're trying to find balance. You're trying to work on yourself, do the things that you need to do for you so that you're happy no matter who comes and goes. But you're being distracted. Somebody woke up and said, let's give her a monkey wrench, or let's give him a monkey wrench and see how they act. See if they're really dedicated to working on themselves. Through this journey, there's always going to be a test. It's totally up to you if you're going to pass it. Yep. You are finding your way. You are finding yourself. You are breaking free. In some sense, you might be a little careless. A little bit, because you're not giving a fuck. But you got the World card in reverse. So guess what? The cycle is not over. It's like you're starting a new cycle over again with a different person. So you want to stop that. You don't want to go from one cycle thinking you're completing it. You may be completing it with that person, but you're starting the whole damn thing over with somebody new. Ooh. We have the King of Pentacles. Let me get one more. All right, so for some of you, work might be getting in the way. Conversations may be short. Maybe a person isn't coming over to see you as much. Maybe the love, as I was talking about up here, this pure love, maybe you're starting to realize, yeah, I do like you as a friend. I do love you as a friend. You're not seeing very much more, or maybe this could be the other person. But definitely something has stopped coming in. It's almost like everything is on a pause right now. I don't think you want to go farther. I don't think this other person wants to go farther. It's just a matter of, let's see what happens. you are on your own personal journey, your own trying to follow that light within as far as directing you and guiding you and getting you on the path that you deserve to be on. So make sure you pay attention to that. It's finally coming to an end, though. Whatever crisis, whatever backstabbing, whatever negativity that was going on throughout this journey, it's definitely coming to an end. You are starting to look at things differently. You're diligent, though, but you're definitely finding a different way to do stuff. Where at one moment, if something upset you, you might cuss out an entire room full of people. Now you're to the point where, okay, it wasn't anybody's fault except for the person who dealt with me. So I'm just going to go ahead and point my little, I wouldn't say anger, but my disappointment in that person's direction. You're getting older and wiser. Maybe you're dealing with someone who's a little bit older. Maybe you're looking at them in a different light. Maybe they're not the same as they once were. You feeling maybe a little stuck? Maybe, I don't want to say stuck. Some type of hindrance. Something is keeping you from doing something. Maybe it's a Libra. The other one was an Aries, Virgo. But this could be a Libra that's kind of holding you back from doing something. You have the Three of Pentacles. You have the Knight of Pentacles. Let me get one more card for that. Is this person not giving you time to think about what it is that you want to do? Could this Libra be involved with someone else, but yet they're offering you or they're inviting you into their lives when their situation isn't even done in a twisted, kind of crazy kind of way? And I think because you're feeling restricted, kind of like this person, if she wanted to leave this mess, she could leave this mess. She could shimmy on down, get them ropes down to her feet or whatever and hop out. Shit, I'm telling you, maybe she got stilettos as fingers and she could have already cut through them ropes. But definitely, with the shoulder thing and the blindfold, you can get it off. You can get it off if you try. If you really want to see, you're going to get that blindfold off. She could hop in between those swords. She won't get cut that bad. Neosporin will take care of any cuts or whatever that she has. Put some hydro cream on it, she'll be good. And hop on back up them stairs to that castle. She'll be fine. But she's staying there. I want to say it has to do with, she's staying in this position because either she wants something to be fair or she's waiting for some type of separation. Maybe she, and I'm saying she because it's she on a card. So maybe he or she, this person, is waiting for a divorce and they can't move. Possibly. Maybe they can't move on from an old relationship having to do with the Emperor. But then you have, where did the other one go? It was the Hierophant. They're trying to find their way. This person is definitely trying to find their way. But through all this, so if it's not a divorce or separation, and if it's a Libra, then they're trying to find their way. Maybe this Libra is trying to help them find their way, but they're helping them find their way to a three-party situation, which makes absolutely no fucking sense. Because if this person wanted a three-party situation, they would have stayed with the fucking liar, right? Anywho, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So with the Knight of Pentacles, it's like something is being entertained. Something is being... And when I say entertained, someone is like taking their time. They're waiting to see how things turn out. They're not really rushing into anything. I want to say at first they did. At first they did. Where'd it go? At first they did. At first they were like rushing into something because it felt new. It was magical, right? But now, not so much. Now it's they're patiently waiting to see what's going to happen. And they're really putting some thought into it. Do I want to go in this direction? Do I want to stay where I am? Do I need to move backwards and go, go back instead of making that right, make that left? We all have choices. It's never too late to turn around and change your mind. This person is definitely looking for things to be balanced, to be fair, give and take. If I give you $5 on Monday, I want $5 on Wednesday. If you say you're going to do this, do it. That's what I'm expecting you to do. If anything changes, then you need to come tell me. That's just Capricorn across the board. Ooh, look, Cappy, you may be coming into some money. You may come into some money, Cappy. Hot damn, Cappy. But you are guarded. So, all right. As far as money goes, Capricorn, you... Okay, wait. All right. So for the Ace of Pentacles, this is value in all areas. Love, relationship, health, you name it, that's what it is. That's what it covers. You could be expecting a raise maybe through your job. But I think in this situation regarding love is coming your way. But you are going to be protecting yourself. You're not going to be as open as you once were. Because there was some type of pain that you went through that you probably never expected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know. Call me goofy, but the wands look like penises. So maybe you're going to have to deal with 9 penises. That sounded so gross. I'm not talking sexually. Maybe it's 9 men that aren't going to be up to par, or maybe literally 9 penises. Doesn't necessarily that you'll be interacting with these 9 penises. Oh gosh, you could go into Spencer's in the mall and just, a box of penises, but there's only 9 will fall off the shelf and onto your head. I don't know. I'm just saying, this is what I'm getting. It has to do with the male anatomy and having to deal with, I don't know, seeing it on occasion, not necessarily using them on occasion. Oh God. I can't explain what I'm seeing, but you're going to be protected. For example, someone could come up to you and talk to you and the talking is great. You guys vibe, you get along. But then when it comes to the intimacy, no matter what he's packing, it's going to be like, nah, I'm good. That's one down. Here comes the second guy, same as the first. Nah, I'm good. It's a test. You're going to be protecting yourself. I hope that made sense. And men who are dealing with women, same thing. You're going to have like 9 women and their parts coming toward you, and you're going to have to like reject it for some reason because of all of the hurt that you suffered from in the past. You might move a little fast on it only because it's new and it's exciting and, you're ready to move on for a new start. But, you might, I don't know, soup yourself up and think it's going to be one thing when it turns out to be something else. Hell, I don't know. I'm just a tarot reader. All right. How does this end? Protecting yourself, standing your ground. Just not accepting anything and everything, which is good. Because it's dysfunctional. And Capricorn, you showed up for your reading. So yeah, you guys just need to work on some things. You're going to start putting things into action soon. So whatever it is that you've been lying low about, that you've been kind of keeping secretive, things that you're getting into motion behind closed doors, it is going to start to happen for you. At first, you know, you're going to be a little sad, but you won't be sad for long. You won't be sad for long. You're going to be content. You're going to be happy. You're going to be satisfied. You know, of course, you're still going to be wishing for all 10 cups, but hey, you're going to be all right. Something is definitely going to change. What is that one thing that's going to change? I see this as a separation only because the devil card was there, and that's like, you know, talking about relationships that are dysfunctional, toxic. You're making a choice to be by yourself, and you're fine with that. And then the day is going to come when you actually are, but you will be prepared for it. I think you've been preparing yourself now. And this is how people are going to see you. They're going to see you as all right. They're going to see you like this. You know what I mean? Not all ragged and run down and, damn, what happened to you? Damn, she took you for everything. Or, damn, he took you for... No, it's not even going to be like that. You won't even miss a beat. I don't know. Capricorn, maybe this is why you happy and why you hiding shit. Maybe you do have some D on the low. Maybe. But definitely, or some P. But definitely there's a new relationship that's going to start happening for you. Once you do become available. It is a new... I can't even talk. It is a new opening. Could be a relationship. But there's going to be some barriers. There's going to be some obstacles along the way. All right? But it's going to lead you to a Gemini. It's going to lead you to some form of love, some type of relationship. And I'm just feeling that you guys will respect each other in it. But there's going to be some confusion. Maybe this person might do some things that remind you of lovers past. You may decide to walk away from it. You have the Three of Cups. I want to say you guys could still be friends. Yeah. You guys just might decide to be friends. But you have to go the course. And here you are back to maintaining on what's most important to you. All right, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Yay! I hope you enjoyed it, because I enjoyed telling you what your reading was. Now, please, can someone timestamp that video for me, please? And thank you, and please. I sure do appreciate it. I do. Alrighty. So, I got 2 zodiacs down. 10 more to go. Alright, so since it's Leo season, let's go ahead and do Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Check your natal chart. Find out where Leo resides. Leo. Please timestamp Leo. Please timestamp Leo, please. I think I saw Leo upside down. I got a couple of them in here upside down. I hate that. Alright, upside right. That was my fault. Leo, this is your reading. I hope Leo season has been great. See, Leo, you showed up. I hope it has been good for you. I hope it has been good for you, Leo. I know it's been one hell of a hot summer. Leo, Leo. All right, Leo, let's try to shuffle again. Leo. Leo. Thank you, Leo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Janelle, for time stamping. I appreciate you. Yay! Yay! All right. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Woo, 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 woo. What's going on with Leo? Did anybody buy their kid a car because they're like going off to college or something? And now there might be something messed up with the car. Like you really thought you were getting a really good deal on this car, and it turned out to be a lemon. There was something that you didn't notice about the car, but your kid absolutely loved the car, and you thought it was okay. And there should be a warranty on it. All right, Leo. Let's see what's going on with my Leos. Going on with my Leo. Oh, Leo. You have the King of Cups. How wonderful. This could mean many things. You could just be a pickup artist. You're that stand-in guy or woman where somebody might be going through a shit day and you're there. Hey, what's going on? You feeling all right? How can I make it up to you? How can I make you happier? Kind of thing. You are like someone's confidant. You're like somebody's friend. All right? Unless you're playing an angle. All right. So we have the Knight of Cups, which is popping up a lot. Ooh, somebody's doing some celebrating. Somebody has invited someone possibly to a party. Somebody said yes. And then when they got there, y'all just shut down. How does a Leo shut down at a party? So maybe it wasn't a party. But let's keep it rolling. We got the World card. We got the Ace of Cups. Maybe there was someone there at this party you didn't expect to see. And now you're trying to work on things differently. Okay. Okay. You have the Queen of Swords. Oh, hell. The 2. You sure this ain't Leo again? You got Capricorn again. You got the 2 of Wands, and my nose itches. And you have the Empress card. All right. In a nutshell, someone came to you and wanted to invite you, bring you into something or extend something to you. And it was great. There was a celebration, but it left you feeling, do I want to say insecure? It left you feeling like you couldn't say what you wanted to say, do what you wanted to do because of this situation having to do with another party. Could be work related, could be love related. Then you have the World card. And I think you were, whatever the situation was, I think you were just basically keeping to yourself. Your feelings, your emotions, your thoughts, everything you're keeping to yourself. But it actually paid off because we have the World card down here. So you've already completed that cycle. You don't have to worry about going through that cycle ever again. But there was definitely something presented to you. And I want to say, if not you, then the people around you were really celebrating whatever this was. but you're still protecting yourself. You're not celebrating with them. Now, in the center of your reading, you have the cup of the Ace of Cups. That could stand for love, your faith, whatever you believe in, the universe, and giving you something in replace of whatever it was that you have lost. And now you're trying to figure out a different way to work around that. I want to say it was something that you lost. And now you're looking at things from a different perspective. For others, some of you may have gotten married, but it scares you to death because of something that you lost. But you learned your lesson, so you really don't have to be as guarded. All right, then we have the Queen of Swords down here. And the Queen of Swords is facing the Two of Wands. It's almost as if somebody is trying to tell somebody what to do and how to do it and why to do it, because this is how it needs to be done. That's how it's coming across to me. If this is for like a couple, maybe a recently married couple, or just a couple in general that act like a married couple, it's like, use that expression. Let's agree to disagree. Just because somebody doesn't do something your way does not mean that they're right or wrong, or vice versa. You have your way. You're two people coming together. You have your way of doing things. They have their way of doing things. If they happen to see or observe how you're doing stuff, and they come to you and say, hey, you know, if you did it this way, it would cut time. Yes, I understand that, but I like how I do what I do. Then the first person needs to just respect that second person and let that person do whatever it is that they're doing. Just leave it. Vice versa. The other person comes and says, you know what? I noticed that you're doing this, and it'd be so much easier and save you so much time if you did it this way. Person again could say, hey, this is the way I like to do it. Okay. Agree to disagree. Now, it's different if you got somebody who's trying to make dinner, and I don't know if you want to call it, some people still try to cook chicken in the microwave. It's different when you're trying to kill somebody through food poisoning. Yeah, ain't no quick, fast way to cook nothing. Nothing. Okay? So, if they present you with this bald, pale, white chicken with pink in the middle of the table, first lovingly ask, so what did you prepare? And then when they tell you, I think we're gonna order a pizza because you trying to kill us. You get what I'm saying. There's a way to do certain things that people are gonna do in their daily routine, but then there's shit that's just wrong. Chicken should not be pink on the inside when it's considered to be done. That's just wrong. All right. So that being said, you guys are gonna be growing from each other and maturing for and from each other, just from, you know, having these two complete different versions of what you think should be done and what not should be done. I don't know though. That queen got a quick tongue. She might cut you. But you guys just have to talk to each other and kind of let that queen know everything's not bullshit. Just try it out. See if it works. See if you like it. All right, so what's going on with this 9? Ooh. All right, so this has been a burden that you've been carrying around. But again, it's over. Okay? What's going on with 7 or the 8? All right, so with the 8 of Pentacles, you're trying to make a decision. You're trying to go about things a different way, doing it in a different light. I don't know how long it's going to last. You're not liking it. Why aren't we liking this? Do you feel as though you're not getting a second chance at something, that you're constantly doing something over and over again and you're not moving forward fast enough, maybe? You want some justice. You want things to be balanced and even. This might have something to do with a Libra. And you showed up, Leo. This may have something to do with a Libra. Maybe you're feeling like you can't get, I don't know, did you say or do something, or did you change what you said that you were going to do and you flipped up on them? And if it is a Libra, they weren't trying to hear that shit. Or vice versa, Leo. Libra, if you were messing with a Leo and you switched up or changed some shit, they wasn't trying to hear that either. But somebody's feeling as though there's no second chance. It's like talking to a brick wall kind of thing. It's like you're at odds with each other, but you're trying to grow and learn from each other. What's going on with this Queen of Swords? Okay. Yeah. Whoever's the Queen of Swords, you guys are basically putting things on pause. I don't know. I'm not feeling a third party situation, even though there might be, but most of all I'm feeling like there's some type of heartbreak. What's going on with this Two of Wands? With the Two of Wands, they're feeling as though they lost something. They're, you know, crying over spilt milk. And then I want to say you guys decided to go your separate ways. It's like you still have love for each other, but it's only in the same vicinity. So if you moved on, haven't called, haven't written, haven't talked, haven't chat, hadn't, whatever it is, whatever, however, the form of communication you do, if you haven't done that, it's not like they're going to just call you out of the blue and say, hey, love you. It's more of a, I don't know if you guys are in the same group talking about the same thing or make a comment. It's like, hey, I haven't seen him in a while. And it's like, yeah, what's up? You doing good? Oh, yeah, I'm doing good. All right, I'll talk to you later. All right, you know I'm always have love for you. It'll be something like that. It'll be innocent. It's not going to be like a I love you, come back to me, I miss you kind of thing. It's not a movie. And I say that to say there is some happiness, some harmony that's going on with the distance that you guys have from each other. But one of you is confused. I want to say, since you guys have separated yourselves, there has been a development of some type of harmony where you're kind of back into alignment and getting yourself in that groove and where you need to be. But somebody else is also confused. Somebody wants to work on things. I don't know. As fast as they left, they may be coming back. Maybe showing you a little bit of stability. Maybe showing you some gratitude. And this could be either side, Leo. This could be from your side or their side. But when it does happen, someone is going to be really guarded. They're going to be protecting their heart. Protecting. And things going to seem a little different. Might have something to do with the Scorpio. The person might not be as open as they once were. I don't know where this flipped over at. But I'm kind of getting, when you do meet up with this person, this is how you may see this person. This person may see you this way. Somebody's putting the work into themselves. And I remember saying that where? Down here with the confusion. It may have tossed over at that point, but that's where it makes sense. Here it is. With the whole confusion card. Somebody's putting the work in. when I said someone's putting the work in, but they seem a little confused, they may be putting the work in on themselves. Dun, 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 dun. All right now. All right, so some type of change. What kind of change? Yeah, this person is imbalanced. They're patiently, either you're patiently waiting for them. Do you feel like they should need you or vice versa or something like that? Because this person is done being flexible. They're done trying to be grounded and keep their emotions separately. There could be another person in the picture that they're focusing on now. Yeah, it's conflict. I'm telling you, they're trying to keep their emotions and trying to stay grounded at the same time. They're not trying to let one take over the other. Somebody is definitely trying to move on. Maybe it has something to do with a cancer. Or maybe somebody's trying to get a car. I don't know. Somebody's detaching. Somebody moving away. I think they've had it. Maybe it's a Capricorn. Maybe they're thinking that, you know, enough is enough. Whatever transpired between you two, it's like, especially with this not a second chance happening with the Judgment card in reverse up here. Yeah. There might be a slim possibility somebody might come back just to see how things are. And one of you are going to notice that the other person has not freaking changed. And it's like, fuck this. I'm not dealing with this shit. If they were going to tell you that they had feelings for you, that they loved you, or whatever the case may have been, they're going to keep that to them damn selves. They are not going to tell you shit. It's just going to be that one thing missing while they go on a little low on their way. It's not a bad thing. It just means that's not the person for you. So use your intuition. You know, tap into your gut instincts. Stand by your word. And if this isn't you, then if this is the other person, make sure they stand by their word. If they say that they're not going to do something or that they are going to do something and you see the pattern, why the fuck would you want to take somebody back like that anyway? That means I can't even pull the card out. I forgot which reading I was doing just then. I was about to pick up that Seven of Swords. They're lying. So why do it? It's a waste. It's a waste. It's a waste. It's a waste of energy, a waste of time, waste of patience, a waste of space. You know, you could have been spending that time on somebody who really cares about your thoughts and your feelings, about you and about them. That's how you invest in a relationship. It's like you go to the store, and when you go to the store, you just don't buy yourself something to drink. You wonder if the person that you're involved with, I wonder if they want one of these too. Well, I'm going to pick one up anyway. Let me get 2 different flavors because I know I like that flavor, but I really want to try this flavor. So let's see which one they'll pick, and then I'll drink the other one, and everybody will be happy. That's the kind of shit I'm talking about. Not they just go to the store, get what they get, they come, you know, stop by or come home or whatever, sit down, kick their feet up, and start drinking their drink. And then you stand there like, oh, what's that? Oh, just some juice I got from the store. Really? How's it taste? Good. No, bitch, get the hint. Let me try some. Where's mine? So, yeah, I mean, if you're dealing with somebody like that, Leo, they're, no, leave them. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. I just get the overall sense that they want you to perform. Just based on this reading, they want you to perform to a degree, and you're not there yet. You know, you have to agree to disagree. That's all I'm saying. So, all right, so we're going to end that one here with Leo. Please timestamp. I love it when you guys timestamp. It's so much easier to find which one. It's actually easier on YouTube to do that. But I hope you guys enjoyed these 3. I'll come back and I will try to do 3 more. But as you can tell by my eyes, they're a little weary. and I'm about to go to sleep. So I'll talk to you later, guys. Thank you. Bye. Have a good one. And let me know how these readings pertain to you. And don't forget, if you would like your own personal reading, email me or just kind of drop into my inbox. All right. Bye.